Meteorologist Mark Baden and the entire Weather Watch 12 team has you covered.
Yeah, Mark, this storm threat certainly not over.
Goes into the overnight hours. Gino's here right now. He's ready to roll. Lindsay will be in early. I'll see if I get to go home, but we'll wait and see. That's neither here nor there. We are going to watch for the possibility of still these strong storms rumbling in late tonight, and this is what you can expect. Late night storms really between probably 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Biggest threats now wind and hail, wind being the biggest threat, but there still is a small tornado threat. It is smaller, and the better chance of severe weather will be in our northern counties. And if you're wondering where those storms that we had in the forecast, it was conditional from the evening. We kept that warm air aloft, and that held everything at bay. That changes a bit, though, as we head throughout the night. So again, wind an issue. Could see gusts up to 65 miles per hour. Hail up to golf ball sized hail, and a very small chance, a small risk of seeing a tornado or two. Would be brief. All right. This is what I don't like. I never like April, and then you bring in the middle of the night storms, and middle of the night storms that even have a chance for a tornado, because we're really not prepared just yet. Storms at night, a lot of you will be sleeping, and most of you probably going to go to sleep after this, but I need you to make sure you have a way to get a warning and to take that warning seriously in case we would have tornado warnings. Early in the spring, we just haven't gone through this much, and we kind of forget during the wintertime. There's a lot of apathy out there. So many of you are like, I don't have to worry about it. I live in Port Washington. The lake will save me. Milwaukee never gets tornadoes. Sheboygan area right next to the lake. Everywhere, anywhere in southeastern Wisconsin can get severe weather. And let's keep in mind, our temperature made it up to 80 this evening. It's still very warm out there. So here's what I want you to do. Have a plan for the overnight hours. Storms possible all night. Know where to go in case we would have a tornado warning being issued. If you live with a house with a basement, great. You go to the basement. Make sure that you get nice away from windows. That's where we want you. If you don't have a basement, interior of your apartment or house, no windows around. So hopefully that will keep you safe as we head throughout, whether it's just tonight's severe weather chance or the multiple chances that we'll have, of course, as we move in through the rest of spring and summer. Charge your phones, have multiple ways to get alerts, including if you don't have it, the WISN app is a simple one. It's free. You can sign up for the alerts there, and that's one of the ways. Have a weather radio. Don't count on the storm sirens because you probably don't hear them when you're sleeping at night. We still have a level 4 on the severe threat index out to the west of us. The rest of southeastern Wisconsin still at level 3. We're going to see how these storms play out over the next couple of hours. Now, there is a tornado warning to the east of Wausau, not far from Antigo. This is in northeastern Wisconsin. Then this line of storms, not as much in the way of any kind of warnings on these, just a whole bunch of lightning. And then there's another storm heading towards Waterloo that has a severe thunderstorm warning on it. So you can see there was a bunch of lightning, and that's going to continue to make its way. Watch what happens, though, as we go into Futurecast here. We head into 1 o'clock in the morning. Notice how things start kind of falling apart. But these storms here, getting very close into our northern counties, could still pack a punch. 3 o'clock in the morning, things quieting down a little bit more, and that trend will continue. It's 77 in Oconomowoc right now for the top of the Bank 5-9 building. It is 79 in Milwaukee. We made it to 80. This is our first 80 of the year. Look at how warm it is out there. And now the dew point temperatures start to pool the moisture. Oh my gosh, and it's windy. 41 mile per hour wind gusts bringing in that warmer air. Windy but dry tomorrow after we get through this storm threat overnight. Skies clearing into tomorrow. A cooler day on Wednesday, rain likely on Thursday, a few showers on Friday, and the weekend is looking good.